Transportation engineers are civil engineers who design highways, airports, and railway and bus systems. They work for governmental agencies, for consulting firms that troubleshoot for the government, and for private firms that produce materials and equipment used in transportation. Engineers are also teachers and researchers at colleges and universities. Some transportation engineers specialize. For example, traffic engineers plan new roads or traffic patterns, while railroad engineers plan for high-speed rail service. Some engineers develop entire transportation systems, including roads, subways, commuter trains, and buses. Engineers also supervise the construction or repair of transportation systems.
Arizona continues to grow at a fast pace, and as the population grows, so does the need for well-designed transportation solutions. It's a simple equation: more population plus more commerce equal the need for more infrastructure. Now, more than ever, the Arizona Department of Transportation needs talented transportation engineers. Engineers dedicated to creating the transportation solutions that will carry Arizona into the future.
ADOT is an exciting place to work in the transportation field. The highway program here is still expanding with a growing population, unlike some other parts of the country where you're not going to work on the same types and levels of projects that Arizona is doing. There's a lot of challenges in what we do in the Intermodal Transportation Division with developing projects. We're on the front end where we're studying what is going to be built, so it's very conceptual, it's very creative, and there's a lot of input and a lot of factors that go into these projects, and things are always changing, and it's a challenging environment, so we're never bored.
Transportation engineers are involved in a wide array of vital projects. Responsibilities include supervising the design of roadways, bridges, and associated structures, as well as conducting cost analysis, feasibility studies, and participating in project development and planning. And as your skill set expands and your experience level grows, there will be many opportunities for advancement. In fact, it's worth noting that ADOT's current director, Victor Mendez, began his ADOT career as an engineer in 1985. At ADOT, there's always a place for talented and dedicated individuals.
I liked how I started in ADOT as an engineer in training, and when I didn't have an experience in transportation, I went through construction and bridge design, road design, drainage, and pre-design, and I went to traffic design. And I went to materials. That gave me a chance to go through all the ADOT sections and get to know more about transportation. And I decided at the end to stay in traffic design. And now I've been with ADOT for 4 years, and I am now a transportation engineer. I can see my work, and after they construct it, I just love to be an engineer.
Working condition of a transportation engineer. Transportation engineers work in offices or at construction sites in all kinds of weather. They generally work 40 hours per week, although overtime may be necessary if construction deadlines must be met. Because their work affects public behavior and policy, transportation engineers must be able to communicate effectively with diverse groups of people, from government officials to machine operators to the general public. They must be willing to make and advocate unpopular decisions. This presentation is all about transportation engineer. Once again, we are the Group 5. Thank you for watching.